everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star. I'm Joe.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joe.
And Plumbing the Death Star is the comedy pop culture podcast where we ask the most important questions of all, including this one, which we haven't discussed prior to me saying it.
No, this is new for us.
I feel that JD may have prions in the brain. Go on.
Yeah.
No. I almost said previously rather than previously
I truly
or
wish you
prior.
had.
Yeah, same dude.
I'm sad you didn't throw out a previously.
You can see how, like, I almost
Yeah.
said
No, of course.
Yeah.
You were, yeah.
Anyway,
I see
how
it.
would we handle being sent to space against our will? Look, long-time listeners of the show, or people that have listened for 4 weeks, may know that we touched on Elton John in an episode recently.
Yes.
And he has Rocket Man, a song in which it's not specific,
Okay.
but the vague feeling is there of Rocket Man is a rocket man that got sent to space against his will.
Okay.
Space Oddity, David Bowie's song.
Yeah. I was just thinking, there's a good tradition of like, I don't want to go to space.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm in space.
Inside Llewellyn Davis as well?
That's
Yeah.
Please, Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah,
but
right. Yes, for sure.
That was written because they were thinking the same things I'm thinking now, which is why was everyone so scared. It's just funny that when the space race happened, I guess people were like, oh no, we're going to get sent to space. It'll just be normal. Because again, in Rocket Man, it's his 9 to 5 job. He says he doesn't know the science. He just works there 5 days a week.
Well, you know
in
what?
space.
So
I
World
get it.
War II's just happened, right?
Yeah, I get it. I understand the concept of conscription.
Yeah, exactly.
And now the new frontier, the new thing we're fighting
we're not
is
being-
space.
Yeah.
I am worried that they're going to call my birthday.
Every time I go to the mail and I look at my bills, I'm just hoping there's not one from NASA.
Yeah, like the doorbell rings, like that better not be NASA.
Please be a traveling salesman. Please be a traveling salesman. Open it up.
I'll even settle for a snake oil salesman at this point.
I'll buy a potion. I don't care. And then the door opens. It's an astronaut. No.
Babe, hon. No one's going to say babe in the 60s.
Wife.
Dear,
I'm going to space.
Once again, it's like I always thought was going to happen.
Uncle Sam has come for me, and they need me
Uncle
on the
Sam
moon.
on the moon. Uncle Moon.
Uncle Moon needs me to go to space.
Honey, the thing I feared most has happened. Uncle Moon wants me to go to space. Now, no tears.
No tears.
No tears, dear. We have discussed this. Tell the children I love them.
Yes.
And I'll be back hopefully soon.
That's so cool. You just left. You're not gonna. Whatever. You
That's
gotta
the
get
thing
to
in Rocket
Cape
Man as
Canaveral,
well.
yeah.
Dude, NASA have come for me. I can't go
You
back.
got no time. That's true, dude.
In Rocket Man.
Conscience subject. No.
Conscientious objector of
Yeah.
going to space.
Well-
they send you to jail.
Well, in Rocket Man, Elton John also touches on that, where he's like, Mars is no place to raise a family.
Yeah.
It's cold and there's no one there.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
If the NASA are coming, I'm like, well, wife and children, these are the sacrifices we make.
Yeah. Who knows what daddy's gonna find up there?
yeah.
Something awesome. I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, I hope they don't want me to take my family with me.
Oh no. Surely. You go solo.
Well,
So-
yeah, I mean, if it's conscription again,
yeah.
they didn't send your family to the
Yeah.
trenches.
We need you all to fight, you and the fam.
Every man, woman, and child will fight on the front
Every
line.
single family unit together.
I'm no general, but that seems like a bad idea. My son can't shoot for shit, dude.
Don't worry, we've got him some wonderfully tiny fatigues.
Oh, okay.
Breaking news. Unbelievable and unimaginable casualties have happened on the front line. No
Yeah.
one saw this coming.
Yeah, there's that thing where, it's a lot of, young men died and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Whole families,
A lot of families
bloodlines.
died.
Bloodlines are wiped out.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan would be weird.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, the brothers and our mum is here.
Grandpa and grandma and the aunts. Everyone's here.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this scenario, is it just individually me? It's the
I think
1960s.
the 1960s have called and Plumbing the Death Star going to space.
Okay.
Okay.
But we have no choice in the
We have
matter.
no choice in the
What
matter.
have I got to do up there? Because I think I could handle just getting sent up, doing an orbit, coming home.
I imagine we're going to Mars.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
We haven't done that now.
Yeah.
Because the
They were
beauty
really
of if I go up and go into orbit and come back down, NASA takes care of most of it. I'm just like one of those chimps.
Do we need to do a spacewalk? Do I need
Yeah.
to go and land?
If we do a spacewalk, we look out one porthole and we see Zamet, then we look out the next and he's not there.
You guys attach this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
You know I don't want to do this.
You're plugged in. Oh my god.
I guess
I
it
feel
turns
like
out
I'm
in
not.
space, people can hear you scream. Your friends who forgot to tie you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear someone scream in space if you leave the intercom on, so I'm going to turn that off.
I don't want to hear that. It's funny to imagine you being like, am I strapped in? And we're like, yeah. And then the camera pans, we've just tied the rope.
It's getting a little like stuffy in here. Is the airflow okay? Yeah, you're tied in.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you're tied in,
tired.
okay?
Yeah,
I'm kind of struggling to breathe. That's your problem.
yeah,
It's got
dude,
nothing to
it's
do with me.
space. There's no air. What do you think? It still happens to not got untangled.
Yeah.
Untied anyway.
It was not a strong knot.
Single knot. You didn't even do a double knot.
No.
We were too busy trying to get Pong to work on the.
Yeah. Disable all screens.
Yeah,
Install Pong.
yeah.
Pong.
It's Pong
Oh,
time.
I got Pong instead of.
It is Pong.
For some reason, I thought it was Pawn.
What game is Pong?
I don't know. Oh, I got Pong. Yeah, good. I thought you might have wanted Pawn.
What?
What kind of game is Pong?
You know what? Or did you just think the Pong was called Pon?
Yeah, I thought Pong. I know.
P-O-N-G is the name of the game.
Yes,
Pong.
I know of Pong.
But
You
because
know of Pong, but it's
But I
alternate
said
reality.
Pong, and it felt wrong in my mouth. And so my brain was like, oh, it must be Pon.
it's P-O-N.
P-O-N. And then Pong, it was amusing that I'd installed
Because
Pong.
Pongy.
Yeah, because Pongy kind of sounds like, it's like a stink, you know?
Yeah.
But Pony, perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, so in that scenario, I'd installed Pon on the computer.
Damn.
It's a bootleg Pong.
Dude, there's only one bat in this game, and the ball doesn't bounce.
The ball goes off. yeah.
Breaks the bat and I don't do anything.
You can't do anything. Yeah, it's just over. Well, why does the government want to send me to space? Because that will determine how I feel about it. What's my
think-
job up there?
I think your
what are we
job
doing?
is they need to prove. So America is trying to prove to the Russians that Americans are strong.
Yeah. Even
and-
just like your everyday.
Americans are strong, so we gotta send
and three Australian boys.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
say it's like 2 levels of propaganda. They've got to prove to the Russians
Yeah.
that America is so strong that just regular civilians can go to space.
Yeah.
But they're not actually sending up Americans because they don't want their
Yeah.
population to die. And at this point, Australia and now
Yeah.
is in the pocket of America.
Do
so
I
like,
have-
just take our guys.
Do I have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
pretend I'm American?
As goodwill for the dish or whatever, you guys
Yeah.
get to choose the 3 most beloved or loathed civilians to go up into space.
Okay, and yeah, obviously it's the 1960s. The plumbing the Death Star players, a radio show that's broadcast across the country.
Yeah.
We get sent to space. Okay.
All right, I'm there.
And we get sent to Mars. We have to walk around Mars for a bit and then come back.
Do I have to like get anything?
Maybe a rock.
I can do that.
Okay.
I can get a rock. What
Okay.
I'm scared about is that like an astronaut trains, like
Yeah.
like every day, like that's their career. They know what they're doing.
I'm guessing if we're being sent to space against our will, we just have to train against our will.
Okay. What are
But in Rocket Man, he doesn't know the science.
Yeah, that's what scares me, is that I'm going to be up there and they're going to be like, land the shuttle, Jackson, and I'm going to press a button and suck the air out or whatever.
Oh no, you pressed the suck air button.
Evacuate air, and then I'm suffocating or whatever.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Mars is on average 140 million miles from Earth.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take?
It's a 3-day lunar trip.
Okay, that's not too bad. 3 days.
Yeah, you can go to Mars, come back within a week.
Yeah.
So astronauts bound for Mars, sorry. It's a 3-day Rather than a 3. What? You know what? I shouldn't read.
Yeah. Oh,
I just stopped
wait.
reading.
Yeah, because you said you just said 3-day lunar travel.
I just,
so it's 3
I just
days
said
to
3-day
moon.
lunar trip. No. Rather than a 3-day lunar trip.
Yeah, and
Rather than a 3-day lunar
and
trip.
also you wouldn't say a lunar trip to Mars because that ain't lunar.
Yeah,
That's
but
why I was
rather.
like, we go past the moon, so it counts. Yeah.
Astronauts bound for Mars would be leaving our planet for roughly 3 years
3 years,
there,
dude.
and then 3 years back.
Wait, 3 years there, 3 years
So
back, or
6
1.5 years
Just
there?
said astronauts bound for Mars would be leaving our planet for roughly 3 years. So I'm guessing 1.5 there.
Yeah.
1.5
Okay.
back. My
Now.
reading comprehension is like plummeted.
Yeah.
It happens.
You cannot read that article about going to Mars.
Which is crazy because like you read things on your screen all the time.
yeah,
dude.
this one's
Well, I
just-
Clearly not. I guess I'm just glancing these
Yeah.
days.
Yeah. 3 years. Is that enough time for my wife to cheat on me back home?
Dude,
2 weeks is.
a day.
Oh no. This is
Wives
definitely
can
happening.
be cheating, dude.
Yeah. My wife's probably already cheating on me, let's be honest.
She's just become more brazen and public with her affair.
Yeah. I've
No,
just,
this has always been Jackson.
oh, whoa, she's going crazy. That's beyond an affair.
Yeah.
That man's stolen my life.
All right. So,
I come back and I try and come back into the United States, and they're like, "Sorry, we've already got a Jackson Bailey here." My
You'll have
wife's
to
just
stay up
waving
there.
to me from the. God damn it! Yeah, they sent me back to space.
well, a one-way trip to the Red Planet would take 9 months.
Okay.
But a return journey would be around 3 years.
So
I'm
we're kind of going
guessing-
for about 4 years.
What?
It's still 3. What?
three.
Your
Didn't you say-
listening, your listening comprehension is terrible.
Didn't you say it's 9 months there, 3 years back?
What the fuck? How did you get that from what he just said? A one-way trip. There's like think of it like a puzzle. Okay, it's 9 months one way and then 3 years both ways.
Well, but
How long is it gonna take to go both ways?
But I thought it was 9 months one way there.
And then 3 years both ways
3
back.
years the return back.
Yeah.
So 3 years 9 months.
3 years,
I get
9
how you
months.
got there.
Nearly
Once
4
again,
years.
you not paying attention, me barely reading, which I think is going to do great for our trip to Mars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, boy.
Okay, 3 years isn't too bad. In terms, it's going to be boring.
My
but-
concern though is, say the return trip. So we get there. It's 9 months.
Well, let's say
because
we've got-
we don't have to do shit, right?
Yeah.
They've programmed it. The return feels like there's a lot of things for us to do.
Yeah.
I.e., we need to be able to do the propulsion to to make the force to leave
Yeah.
Mars. I don't know.
Now,
I played Kerbal Space Program, dude. A simulator of like space travel.
How'd it go?
And the amount of times I crashed and killed all of my guys, I never was successful.
I have a question.
I either killed them or stranded them on the moon.
Yeah.
So
If you're an
yeah,
astronaut,
but you are
yeah.
leaving out a very vital part to that game, which is you were also in charge of building the rocket ship, and you also
That's
wanted
true.
to brute force it and refused to make a
Yes.
rocket the way you knew it would work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
My
yes.
question: astronauts.
Yeah.
So first off, a man driving a car.
Okay.
I know that person in the car is in control. Now, an astronaut. How in control are they of the spaceship?
That's a really good question.
Well-
is it like plane rules?
Now,
No,
plane
well-
rules. How in control?
They can be. They're in control of the landing and the takeoff, and the middle part is just up to the grace of plane.
Okay.
I believe.
But they can override the systems, as made famous by that little boy that sat on his dad's lap and crashed the plane into a mountain, killing everyone
Yeah.
on board. By little boy, I mean he was like 14.
Yeah.
He was getting frustrated because the plane wasn't moving where he turned it to,
There's
and he
nothing
turned off
more-
autopilot by yanking the stick too
That's
hard.
so crazy. There's nothing more dangerous than a
fuck.
frustrated 14-year-old
Yeah.
boy.
Wow, that's real bad.
I think that
That's
with
okay. It happened a while ago.
Oh, I'm confident.
Oh, dude, I get it.
A while ago.
A while ago,
Yeah.
I'm at ease now.
I feel calm.
Yeah,
it was probably
Tragedy
like-
that happened, but like back then, not now.
Tragedy plus comedy equals time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
Good point.
tragedy. Well, yeah, this is tragedy plus comedy because I brought up a tragedy, but I didn't make a joke about it. I just said it was like that in a comedy podcast. So I
Yeah.
guess that does equal time.
Time has passed.
Time has passed.
I think with astronauts, you are only in control of landing.
That's just
Okay.
not true.
Well, no, because you in the spaceship you're not pushing up that's all NASA, baby. And NASA's calculated the angles and shit that you need to do to get into space.
It's only when shit go real bad, right?
That's
that
when
they're
you got to
like,
take control.
you need to
I'm
do
fairly
certain
sure
things.
you need to check in with certain readings and coordinates pretty much nonstop, and they will tell you what adjustments need to be made. You're not it's like
Yeah, but
it's
that's not like driving a
it's-
car.
It's like a rally car driver, though.
Yeah. But that's what I
you've
mean.
got
You're not. It's not like you get in the rocket and they're like, "Good luck," and you got to just like fly through space.
No, they are helping you steer.
They're telling you what
where
to
to.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Like a plane, sort of. They tell you when to land and when to take
Yeah.
off and when it's clear or whatever.
Yeah.
so can
And
they?
then sometimes planes crash into other planes because
Yeah.
someone's not paying attention.
Yeah. Well, they're boys on their lap
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the black box recording reveals that the air hostesses and the pilots are having a laugh about someone being caught having sex in a
Yes, that's right.
cockpit or whatever, or they're joking about flirting or something. Anyway, they crash the plane because they're distracted.
That's crazy, dude.
It kills all of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Most of the
unsurprisingly.
time that happens.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
plane
Tragedy
crashes.
plus time.
Plus time. This time it equaled comedy.
I think the best plane crash is the fictional one where Denzel Washington flew the plane upside down.
Yeah, that is sick, dude. That is really cool.
He could have landed it.
Normal style, but
Well,
he decided not to.
I know that people don't really talk about Flight starring Denzel Washington very much
Yeah.
anymore, but I love that movie was based off Sully's life, but they just made it more awesome. Like, what if Sully was addicted to cocaine, was drunk while he was flying, and he didn't land in a fucking river? That's boring. He landed the plane upside down.
Do you think it was initially pitched as like this is
It was inspired by the heroic efforts and the media
Hero on the
scrutiny.
Hudson? God damn,
Yeah.
dude.
And then didn't they make a film with Tom
Yeah.
Hanks?
Yeah,
Guess which
Sully.
one's better?
Flight?
Yeah, nice, dude.
yeah.
Who cares about Tom Hanks landing a plane in a lake?
Yeah. Not me.
Planes land in the wet all the time.
Yeah, dude.
Sometimes it's raining.
They. Well, yeah.
I mean,
And he shouldn't have flown into those birds.
You know, every time you're on a plane and they show you like, hey, if we crash in the sea,
Yeah.
there's like rafts and
like
slides
a
and
sweet little
stuff.
slippy slide. Yeah.
Just part of you like kind of like if that did happen, it would be fun.
yeah.
Honestly, a lot of the time I do like a mental check of what I've got on the plane and how upset I would be
If you
that I've
lost
lost
it.
that forever.
That's so funny. That's so
Because
funny.
I'm like, yeah, the slide's sweet, but now my Nintendo Switch is at the bottom of the ocean.
Plus, you're only on the slide briefly, and you're terrified for your life. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if I'm at the point where I'm going down the slide and the
Yeah.
plane's in the sea, I'm probably not. Well, I'm less scared than I was when the plane was falling out of the sky.
That
Do
is
you
true.
reckon though, like after you've gone down the slide,
Yeah.
they would let you go back on to go down the slide again?
Oh shit!
you're
I left,
quick
my,
enough.
I left my Nintendo Switch on the plane.
You're like, so no, you're trying to climb up the slide.
The whole thing.
Just trying to go into like a big gaping hole in the
In the plane.
so you go up to the slide again. Yeah,
I
that'd be
don't
fun.
think.
Yeah.
I like being in a plane crash. Obviously scary.
Yeah.
I did a simulation of it once.
Was it scary?
It was weird,
That makes sense.
but they can't obviously make
They
your
can't,
stomach
you're
drop.
not. You're not
Yeah.
really believing you're in a crashing
They're
plane.
pretty good at making it look like you are, though.
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it ends with you in heaven, though.
Whoa, that ain't happening.
Unlikely for me.
yeah.
Yeah, I think if like. I honestly think that once a plane has crashed into the ocean, even though the ocean is probably just as dangerous, if not more than
You
the
feel
plane,
calmer.
I'm like, I'm now where I'm meant to be, sort of.
Yeah. And plus, once I'm on the raft, I'm like, well, I'm floating.
Yeah.
And then I think to Titanic, I'm like, oh yeah, being on a raft can still kill you.
Yeah.
It depends where in the water we are, as in like the world.
Yes, that's true.
Well,
Like
we
ice
won't know.
cold
Yeah.
water? Or
Oh,
like,
yeah.
is it,
I guess we'll know
warm
that.
water?
Yeah.
I think all
Is
the
it
ocean's
night?
cold.
Yeah, and you'll know where roughly if you were paying attention to the map when you like if we're going to the UK for a tour. I know what ocean that is.
Which ocean?
The one between America and the Europe. Atlantic. That's the Atlantic.
Not necessarily. It depends on the plane crashes. You fly over two oceans.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oceanic?
Which ocean? What's the other ocean? Because you go like across Australia, and then aren't you in the Atlantic? And then you
I don't know. I thought you crossed two.
maybe you cross the one near Italy and stuff as well. Well, there you go. I guess I wouldn't know.
I also wouldn't know.
But both those seem like safe oceans.
Yeah.
There are worse places in the ocean to crash.
the Malaysian plane crashed into the ocean.
Yeah.
Malaysian Airlines. We still don't know where that was.
I mean, there's a lot of ocean you could like.
Ocean
theoretically,
sadly
you could
is
just-
big.
Yeah.
You could just get onto.
Which
You
is
know what I
also
mean? I mean, just like wow, there's a lot we could just. Wow, going from Australia ooh, that's not great. Yeah,
I
dude.
love this episode. Is the episode where Plumbing the Death Star realizes how much ocean there is. Whoa, you
dude,
seeing
you
this
see
shit?
Dude, like I would say like maybe
You
like
could crash into the Indian
50%
Ocean.
of the Earth is this shit I'm hearing.
I
Maybe
believe
not.
probably more than 30 at least.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I know that the worst place to crash in the ocean is a place called Point Nemo.
Wrong. The worst place to crash is Bermuda Triangle.
Oh yeah.
He's not wrong.
You go missing. Who knows what happens?
You go to
there?
the Bermuda Triangle, the aliens take you. That will be
yeah,
bad.
then you end up
dude.
in Area 51,
Yeah.
and you're getting MK
They
Ultra.
dissect me for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Shouldn't have crashed there.
Shouldn't have crashed
That's
there.
where the aliens crash.
That is on me.
Yeah.
No, Point Nemo is the furthest from any land anywhere in the world. It's like the most deserted, empty part of the sea. And if you're there, you're fucked, basically.
Yeah.
No one's coming for you. No one's going to come find you.
So to answer the question of which oceans we fly over, I guess the Indian Ocean for a bit. Not a lot, but a bit.
Yeah.
And then we do go. I guess across the. It depends which route
Yeah.
to go on, but I guess the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay.
You could potentially crash and burn there.
Okay.
And I guess just before you get into the
Do we fly over the Dead Sea?
English Channel, just
Whoa, we do our own Sully, land
Right
in the
into
Thames. Upside down though, so it's cool.
Yeah. Oh, of
But
course.
then the slide comes out wrong.
Yeah, it comes up and you go into the sky. Yeah. Like, say you crash in, say the Mediterranean Ocean.
Yeah.
We get on a raft.
The planes float.
Not for
No.
long. They have to float for a little bit, but
dude. You're thinking of boats.
Yeah.
that's the one that floats, dude.
I
Or hovercraft.
yeah, hovercraft does. Well, it hovers.
Well, yeah. No, because say we crash in
Because
the.
then, like, what's the point of the slide if the plane's sinking?
well, it's not sinking that quick.
Yeah, you got to be quick.
That's why you.
Out
That's
of
why
the-
it's bad if you go up for another
Yeah.
go. Because if you go up, the plane sunk another like
Oh
5
yeah, big
meters
things
into the.
sink slow. Hey?
Yeah. It's still sinking, but it's.
and you
it's-
want to get
like the
far away,
Titanic.
or else it'll suck you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Titanic took like a day to sink. or
Yeah,
some
exactly.
shit.
Exactly. I'd
Plenty
be
of
on the
time to get off
Titanic
that
being
boat.
like, I think it's gonna fix itself.
It'll right itself.
It's not
you
sunk
see,
yet.
It'll do the thing where it goes down and
Yeah.
then just bounces right back up. We'll be fine.
And then I'll be the guy who owns the Titanic because
That's true.
I've got the whole ship. No, say we crash in the Mediterranean. We get on the raft.
Yeah.
yeah.
The raft paddles. It gets collected by like Mediterranean Italian authorities. We get taken to Italy. Do we get a little holiday?
I think we'd get taken to hospital.
Yeah.
What if
Oh,
we're
sorry,
fine?
il hospitalato.
Il hospitalato.
I don't think we've landed
Trying
in
to get like latte into hospital?
or gelato. If they say we're taking you to Il Hospitalato, I say, I thought we were near Italy, but I guess I don't know where we are.
Il
Some kind of-
hospitalato.
Yeah, I am.
Spanish-speaking country I've never heard of that speaks Spanish wrong.
I wonder what hospital is in Italian.
Hospitale?
It's probably hospitale.
Hospitale?
You're just doing it with an accent.
Yeah. Hospital! But say we land in Italy, we go to hospital,
Yeah.
they check us, we're good. Then what? Do we
Well,
have to go to the airport and fly home, or
No,
will the airline
you
pay
would
for a little?
probably, for some reason, I'm like, were you still astronauts? No, we just crashed. They would be at a hotel. Like,
Yeah.
they'd probably put us up in a hotel, and we would
Yeah.
probably deal with the Australian
Oh,
embassy
yeah,
and all those
true.
kind of things. And then the Australian embassy would probably do something where they're like, okay, cool, let's get these people back, our citizens
Yeah.
back after this.
So it sounds like we get a little bit of a holiday.
You probably either get a little
Like-
bit of a
like a
holiday and
week.
hopefully like a first class plane.
You
ticket
would
back.
hope so,
You
dude.
would hope
If
so.
I have to go from crashing a plane in the sea to economy,
Yeah, no.
I won't. I'll remain
I will
passportless in
riot.
Italy, dude.
yeah. Another thing as well, I guess, if your passport is now on the bottom of the Mediterranean
Yeah.
Sea.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
mine would be.
Yeah, I'm not going back.
I mean, like, most people's passports would be in the
100%.
bottom of the
Yeah,
ocean.
yeah.
So, yeah, it would-
The
you'd have to go
hospital
to,
in Italian is not what I expected
What
it
is
to
it?
be. I'll play it
Okay.
because I'm scared.
Yeah, fair enough.
L'ospedale.
Hospitale.
Hospitale.
Los
L'ospitale.
That's the hospital.
Oh, l'ospitale. Yeah, l'ospitale. Sì, sì, l'ospitale.
See.
See.
Il dulcialo Samalo. Jaxalo, il hospitale. I said, this is not Italy.
See.
This is not that.
Ciao.
I know where we are, but it's not Italy, dude.
Bolognese.
Do you know
Oh,
where
hang on.
the Il
Lasagna,
Hospital is?
Hospital Grande, big hospital.
yeah.
Hospitale Grande. We need the biggest hospital you got, dude.
Il Grande Ospitale.
Yeah, il Grande Hospitale, eh? Give me the big hospital.
Okay, but yeah, so I think you'd have to do a whole embassy thing,
Yeah.
and everyone have to get their, like, you know,
It'd probably be very
passports and stuff
stressful,
like that. It'd be stressful,
unfortunately.
but they would probably, hopefully, put you up in, like, say, a hotel.
Yeah,
and that
that-
kind of
I think
stuff.
Yeah, because it's good PR.
Yeah.
Good PR, and also you might not have anything like money or like cards or anything
And
like that.
probably a lot
Yeah,
of
true.
PTSD about being on a plane.
Heaps. Yeah,
I think I'd come out fine.
Yeah, I've just been like, what are the chances it happens again?
Yeah.
I actually want to go on planes more now.
The first plane crashes, the second one he gets snakes on a plane.
Oh, man. Fuck. I'm getting snakes on a plane right now.
I just was in a plane crash. I was in Sully, and now I'm in snakes on a plane. I got
and I'm not even
sullied.
going to get to have a hotel after this. I'm just going to get snake poisoning. Okay.
Hey, ciao, la big hospitale, grande
El
hospitale.
snake go.
They fly you back to Italy to deal with the.
Do they think I'm Italian? I experienced so many plane disasters around Italy that I become an Italian citizen.
Yeah, we couldn't actually get your passport back in time. So it just became really easy just for you to be. It's like just to naturalize yourself as an Italian.
Okay.
You live here now.
Yeah.
You guys come visit me in my beautiful Italian villa with my Italian family and my olive trees.
Yeah.
This is nice, Jackson. This is
Welcome, boys. Come on in. I'm making you bolognese. And then when my wife and kids are out, I'm like, you gotta fucking help me.
I'm in too fucking deep.
I'm in too fucking deep. I'm
I'm
not
sorry,
Italian.
Jackson. I've already taken off my shirt. I've grown out my belly.
Boys, you gotta
I'm
get out
getting
of
some of that Mediterranean sun. I'm
No,
like, but
no.
Jackson,
Sam, it's naturalized.
Jackson, look at your olive tree. It looks so good.
My wife comes in. Ah, yes.
Oh, you're so beautiful. You're as
Bueno.
nearly as beautiful. You're as bueno as your beautiful olive tree.
Oh,
Hey.
see. I'm trapped, dude. I'm trapped in a prison of the government
Yeah.
speaking. Yeah.
Ciao, la grande polizia.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dude just immediately learnt Italian.
I'm calling the big police.
Yeah. I'm at the back,
worry,
barefoot
dude, the
playing
big police are
football with
coming.
your kids.
The big police are on their way.
I'm sucking down spaghetti crying.
El grande polizia.
Okay, man. I'm
on their
excited for the
way.
big police.
Jackson, your life is incredible.
The big police, they come and they're just like, anybody too big here? Everybody seem like the right height.
We need. We need to get this man out of Italy.
No. We are the big police. We're looking for someone who's too big for Italy. You gotta call the normal police.
Yeah, got any examples of someone too big for Italy? The big police.
No.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, Andre the Giant, he was too big. Couldn't let him in. Well, would you be scared to go to space? I mean, the question is like, how would you cope with it?
My brain, when I'm doing things like that, kind of, if I am nervous or scared, by the time it's happening, I've processed it to can't do anything about it now.
Yeah. If you're locked in, you're locked in, I
think
guess.
if it's kind of like the government are here and they're taking us down, they're
Yeah.
like, it's NASA and, you've got to go to space. It is like, well, what I always feared, hun. Time
exactly.
to go to space.
Because it's either that. I mean, like, what's the alternative? If the government come to me and they say, Jackson, you have to go to space, and I say no, are they going to send me to prison?
They're just going to shoot you on the spot.
Oh,
Okay, well then I'm going to space.
Yeah.
I think it'd be that. Yeah, you just got the calm brain to be like, nothing you can do right now will stop this. So you need to lean in. We'll panic about this later.
Yeah, on liftoff.
In therapy.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
therapy later.
If I get back, God willing, my
Yeah.
therapist will deal with this.
You've got 9 months there.
Yeah.
That's a good 9 months to panic.
Yeah.
But as we're leaving and then we land, don't worry about it.
And I guess you just have to be like, hey, I get to see Earth from space. That's going to be pretty tight.
I get to go crazy because I realize that human beings are worth jack shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to get the Shatners.
Yeah. JD's most likely to get the Shatners.
I'm just holding my thumb up over the window and covering all of Earth. Fuck these puny
You just keep like getting your hand and crushing it.
Yeah. I was imagining him he's like pinching Earth, like fucking squeeze you like
Doesn't
an
that
ant.
also happen
Squeeze you like an ant.
Doesn't it also happen in Armageddon?
I don't know.
Oh, Steve Buscemi gets some sort of space madness.
They call it space dementia. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
doesn't
Great
he?
film.
Isn't he also holding his hand over
Probably.
Earth and covering
It's
it
a
into
very
fist?
like
Bad
common
movie?
thing.
Yeah.
No, great movie.
I know you get fucked up bones if you're in space too long.
Yeah.
Space bends.
Space Goonies, I think maybe they call it.
Oh yeah, I reckon they call it Space Goonies.
I don't think they call it Space Goonies,
Space
but you know what?
Goonies is.
I
something.
don't have anything.
You're just sending Chunk to space.
I can't deny or confirm if they call it Space Goonies. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, sure, dude. They'll call it Space Goonies.
Jackson's gonna Google Space Goonies, and then he's gonna go,
And then
well, I
just
can't
put my
find
phone
anything
down.
here.
Yeah. So I think it's a good just. Well, we're here. We can't do anything. I think what will worry me is boredom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can we do on the how
Well, you've got
big is
Pong.
this?
Yeah.
Is this spaceship?
Yeah, we have Pong.
And it's the 60s.
Yeah. It's tight. It's a cramped
I
little
can't
spaceship.
even bring like a Kindle.
No,
No,
dude.
dude.
You can't even bring a book,
It would
dude.
probably, realistically, let's say this has happened after, because we're going to Mars.
Yeah.
So it would probably be early 70s. Not that that changes anything.
Yeah.
What got
Yeah.
invented late 60s?
You might be able to bring a Walkman, smuggle a Walkman. No, that's 80s. Yeah.
And also, what are you going to do with a Walkman?
listen to music.
Yeah.
How?
You could brought the cassette.
Because that's what invented in the 70s.
Well, that's why I said, oh no, that's the
Yeah.
80s.
Because
Well, I was like, why would they have a Walkman with nothing there? Like, guys, guess what? I've invented a Walkman.
Oh, no, I thought
what
you
does
meant-
that do?
I don't know yet.
I took like Walkman as in like, because there's the Walkman without the tape deck.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a radio, and I was like, good luck getting a signal.
Yeah. Or is the signal way clearer in space?
Or delayed.
Oh yeah,
What
I
do
think it
you-
might be clearer. I think that's like a thing. So maybe we bring the radio to entertain ourselves. We've got each other. We got the three boys, the three musketeers.
Yeah.
Boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town for 3 years non-stop.
Boys are back in town.
I'm trying to find out when the Walkman was invented.
Get
Yeah.
something back in school.
How much to will away the
super
time?
Cool.
How big is this? Space that we are sharing.
It's not big.
Okay.
Like it's smaller than this room, probably smaller than the studio. It would be infinitesimal. Like you.
Yeah.
Because like the space station currently is small, like it's cramped.
Yeah.
You got to crawl around
Yeah.
everywhere, and that's in the year of our Lord 2025.
Okay. If I'm jerking off, what's happening?
We're just facing
hearing
the
about
other
it.
way.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
keep it down. We can put our helmet on and probably not heal.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
a little
true.
Wiser. That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
We'll just have our own little whacking off time.
Yeah. Helmets on, boys. I'm jacking off.
It's like the 8th time today. It was nothing else to do.
else to fucking
It's
do,
9
dude.
fucking months. Okay,
Dude, I can either jack off heaps or we can play another game of what count to 1 million.
Yeah.
you won last time.
Yeah.
That's what you want to play again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sick of Pong.
I'm sick of playing Pong, dude.
Dude, Pong would be all right because we could get good at that.
Well, because you start up a game of Pong, and remember, you hit the ball off screen, and then it's over.
I like to imagine because in Pong, there's the two paddles.
Yeah.
And the ball's in the middle, and then the ball just floats to one side.
Yeah.
So just in Pong, it starts, you got one paddle, the ball's in the middle, and then it just floats towards the side with no paddle, so you don't even get to hit it.
You just move up and down,
yeah.
kind of in a
frustrated.
frustrated.
Okay. Yeah. Can I bring a book?
You can bring a book.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I
I
don't
think
know.
they'd let you bring a book.
The weight's pretty calibrated.
Yeah, I know.
Is what
The
I'm thinking.
weight is
yeah.
very calibrated. Okay, I
Well-
will try. Okay, it depends how much time we have to this, because I will try
Yeah.
to lose as much weight
Oh.
as possible, like dangerously so that
Yeah.
I can bring that in book
Oh, I
weight.
see. You lose a book's amount of weight.
Yeah,
That's smart.
and I'll
That's
keep
clever.
losing several books amount of weight to the point that,
Okay.
wow, Zaman's amazing. Like I stopped eating.
Yeah,
no, wrong, I'm not. I weigh the same. Weigh me.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Because then they're going to be like, oh, great, you've lost weight. That's fantastic. Now we can add more fuel.
Yeah, more fuel. They put you in that
drinking the
G-force machine and it just kills you.
Yeah.
It's like,
You son of a bitch, I'll kill you. And I'm so weak.
I need to have a sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the one benefit of going to space is that we'd come back heroes. So that would be pretty cool.
Has anyone ever come back from space loathed?
I mean, if you like, I just been to space. Then I feel like,
Fuck. Astronaut Joel Luther comes back
got
from
a bad
space. Yeah.
Bad astronauts.
I think you can't do anything. Like, what are you going to do
well,
in
there
space?
was that astronaut that kidnapped someone and they wore the diaper.
Oh,
but that was
yes.
not in space.
That happened on Earth. Yeah.
Jane?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Jane?
something like that. I forget what her name was. But
Bad
in
astronaut
space,
are a band, which I.
it's a good
only-
name for a
yeah.
band. But
Yeah,
like,
in
what do you?
space, you're right. There are no laws.
That's what I'm saying.
Crimes.
We can do whatever.
We can do whatever we want, guys. There's no laws in space.
Damn right.
What are you gonna do, Jackson? I don't know.
Yeah.
This is kind of also nothing to do.
Yeah, I can't break any laws.
Yeah, there's no space laws. But like you come back, you get to go on talk shows. You get to go on, I don't know, what was the 1970s talk show? It's what I'm thinking of, but I can't remember the name of it. But you get to go on talk shows and be like, yeah, I was in space.
There have been allegations of crimes committed by astronauts, including accessing a partner's bank account and a theft allegation, but no astronaut has ever been convicted of a crime in space.
Whoa. Well, because especially in the 1970s, what could we do?
Yeah, what's
Moon
going up
Earth.
there? I mean, well, we're doing that anyway.
You could probably commit treason.
Kill the
How?
king with my orbital laser.
No, but like if NASA put you in a ship
yeah.
Yeah.
and on the way up you're just like, man, I'm gonna kill the president.
No, I suppose you could threaten treason. Yeah, that's true.
You probably can't commit high treason.
No. But you could commit low
Is
treason.
it still treason if it's against the president?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's against the country.
Yeah.
and I guess.
The microphone has been bothering me for weeks of episodes now, and I just figured out how I can fix it, and now I'm at peace.
That's nice, dude.
That's great, man. Could you
Carson. You're probably thinking of Carson.
Carson?
Johnny Carson.
I'm going
Yeah.
to Johnny Carson, dude.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, I went to space.
Would
What's
we-
Johnny Carson like? I'll try and ask you a Johnny Carson
Okay.
question.
Would we be doing it as like all three of us doing it, or is it like one, like
Well, it depends.
One
I mean, they
person.
might try and book all three of us.
Because like I'm thinking, with the landing on the moon.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, well, I want Neil Armstrong.
yeah, he's the
No
guy.
one, no one wants Aldrin or like
Yeah.
Michael Collins.
No. You
Or
want the
you'd
guy who did
settle
the
for Aldrin.
Yeah, but you
But
want the
then
guy who
someone's
took
like-
that first step. You
And
want
like the worst thing to do would be like, oh yeah, we're getting all the astronauts, and then Armstrong's pulled out. And you got
Oh,
Aldrin
yeah.
and Michael Collins. You're like,
You know
well,
what, Collins. What's he
can I
got
just
to
get Buzz?
Because Collins
feel
he
like
stayed in the shuttle, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Sucks, dude.
That sucks.
Because I feel
so
like
much.
if you got all three and say Armstrong pulls out, you really don't want
no,
like second and third.
no, I mean like Buzz Aldrin.
Well, second and loser who stayed in the ship.
Yeah, just first, second, and that's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. He's not written.
I went to space too. Yeah,
Shut up.
but you didn't
You
go,
didn't
on,
go on the
fucking
moon.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
on the moon.
there.
I was just
What?
in the shuttle. It doesn't count,
Yeah,
dude.
you were there looking at the moon. Guess what? I do that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look, the moon,
Oh,
idiot.
You just
Anyway.
saw it close up. Maybe not even that. So fucking get off my set, dude. Well, that's another.
Yeah.
Are you listening to Johnny Carson?
I'm trying to, but people keep talking to me. It's like I'm doing some kind of podcast or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or
I'm so
interrupting
sorry,
you listening to Johnny Carson.
The bit will be worth it, I promise.
Okay, dude, okay.
You do that.
You do that. We'll ignore
yeah,
us.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing that I was thinking. You said, obviously, you say we're landing on Mars.
Yeah.
We're going to need to say something profound. You know, you will need a small step for man style quote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you step off onto
And
the,
also,
Onto
who's going?
Mars as well, yeah.
onto the Martian
Who's going
surface.
first?
We're all Three Stooges style trying to get out.
Okay.
Our helmets crack, we all die.
Yeah.
Or they somehow
Whoops.
crack but suction onto each other, so we have to walk with our heads together.
The
It's a
Johnny
race.
Carson clip I picked was
Yeah.
just Jane Fonda talking, so I don't know what he sounds like.
You can do it as Jane Fonda.
It sounded like a very funny story from Jane.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't retain any information because I wasn't listening to what she was saying.
You're just
I was
trying to wait. You're waiting for Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, so, with the three astronauts that landed on the moon, one did have to stay in the ship. Bags not?
Well, they'll stay on the ship. You step out onto Mars and then you notice the ship's just floating back up into space.
What does he think's gonna happen when he gets to Earth? And then you just turn. He's not going to Earth. He's doing some other shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
going
on
to
some other
Phobos.
shit.
He's on some other shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what would you say? Say Zamet, you draw the you don't draw the shorts. Whatever. You draw the good straw.
Hey, welcome back to the Jimmy Carson Show. It's me, Jimmy Carson, and today I got the 2 astronauts who step foot on Mars. Hey, it's astronaut Jackson Bailey and astronaut Joel Zamet. Woo!
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, John.
I really thought we were on Johnny Carson. We got his.
I thought
sort
our
of
good friend Joel
inferior
Dusha,
brother Jimmy Carson, but that's okay.
Our good friend Joel Dusha had lost his mind when he stepped onto Mars, and he thinks he's hosting a talk show host. I'm like, that's his first. That's
Somehow
the
we're
words
on.
he's using.
Yeah, actually we're on Mars. You've just got a
No,
gun held.
I was through the shore.
It's just like, Jackson, if we make it alive, we do not tell anyone about this.
Yeah.
This cannot be historically what the first words on Mars was said. We're going to come up with something
Hey, welcome
better.
to Jimmy Carson. No, I was gonna say you're on the show now, and then you can just talk me through your.
Our first word on Mars. Okay.
So thanks for joining us on Jimmy
Hey,
Carson.
thank you so much, Jimmy. It's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure. Yeah, this is really
Yeah.
sweet. Sweet to be here.
I love being here, Jimmy.
I love it.
Glancing down at the little thing on my wrist showing me how much oxygen.
Okay, Jimmy.
So,
Yeah.
one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's iconic. That was the first word on it on the moon. What's
Oh,
you boys say when you're up there in old Mars Town?
What should we say? Well, it was talking about, we would try to think about maybe because we're doing this for mankind and
Yeah.
like it's the frontiers of space. So
I'm so scared right now.
so we thought, and because we went up there as a trio,
Yeah.
good as all good friends do,
Yeah.
and we talked.
What
about
happened to the other guy?
Well, he's
Did you leave him on the ship?
No, God, no.
We never
We
would.
never would. He's a very valuable member of the team.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have said something good on the Earth, at the surface of the planet, Mars.
Sure would have, Jimmy. Sure would have,
Then
Jimmy.
I'm like, man, I'm sick of this push past you, and just like, Earth can suck my ass.
It's crazy you managed to smuggle 2 guns.
Yeah, I lost the exact weight for 2 guns.
Clever.
I figured I'd need them.
Smart move.
Smart.
Yeah, suck at Earth. It's tricky to think because, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's huge.
Yeah.
But that's like.
I think maybe something to do with finally, like this, or like the next step will be the stars.
What about
Oh,
eat shit
okay.
Elon Musk?
Okay.
That's
is
good
the
too.
60s.
Yeah, the 70s, I guess.
Yeah.
He's too busy stealing diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
because you want it to be
here's one-
profound, but you want it to be catchy too.
Yeah.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Also, if it didn't catch on,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah. You don't like it? One small step for man.
You're about to.
One giant leap
It
for
feels
mankind.
too like
performative.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I guess they
it
would have
does-
had to have practiced / or
Oh yeah, it
thought
probably
about
would.
it.
I didn't even think about it. It
Would have been
rehearsed.
decided
Yeah.
beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello, Mars. This is.
Hello, Mars. This is Earth calling.
Oh shit! No, I'm not on it. This is Jackson.
Hey, Mars, you home?
You up, Mars? I'm gonna fuck this planet. NASA cutting the feed. It's going out to 1 million school children.
Oh, whoops.
Whoa! And then I fall dick first into the Martian soil.
Yeah.
And it burns my penis clean off. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like you could do something that is a bit more profound, or something like or you could kind of leapfrog off the whole a giant leap for mankind.
Yeah.
Turns out 3 fucking idiots can do anything.
Yeah.
Thinking about you, which I like. Yeah.
This has been one giant leap for mankind.
Yeah. One giant leap for mankind, one even bigger leap for the rest of mankind.
Yeah. One giant
I'm
leap for
gonna
man.
kill the president.
When I get back to Earth, I'm gonna kill the president.
I haven't forgotten that this was against my will.
Yeah. You shouldn't have sent me to space. It just made me stronger and crazier.
Imagine if Neil Armstrong steps off the shuttle is just like, you shouldn't have sent me to space. It just made me stronger and crazier.
NASA will be back and be like, I don't know if we want him back.
Order.
When I get back, I'm going to kill the first person I see when they open the door. The first person I see when I get back to Cape Canaveral is going to fucking die.
When they open the door, I'm going to reach with my new powerful arms and
Space arm.
their skull. Huffing in this Martian gas is making me so strong.
It's made me
right
strong
now.
and intelligent and given me the powers of Superman.
Well, look, unless he has the powers of Superman,
Yeah,
we can clearly state that he has gone
Insane. He's got that Mars madness. But we can't risk it,
but
so
then
we're
it would
going to
also-
blow it up on re-entry.
It'd be funny to like NASA sitting there be like, he probably
Probably doesn't, right?
he doesn't have the powers of
Like,
Superman, right?
We know that Mars won't give him the powers of Superman, yeah?
And then some scientists being like, we can't know for sure.
No one's been there yet.
Yeah, so it's unlikely.
It's very
Yeah, but, like,
unlikely.
What
And
if
then
it's
they're
got what if there's like kryptonite,
yeah.
but like the reverse?
Some kind of Martian radiation
Yeah,
that's
it's giving
made
him like Superman powers.
Jackson, could you please demonstrate those Superman powers? No, fuck you.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't got it.
He doesn't
got
have
him at all.
powers.
No, there's no powers. Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
we
powers.
could look if we want. We could just tell the public he does or something, and we can blow it up.
I thought you were going to say, we could just tell the public he died.
Yeah, we can tell the public he died.
Sorry about that message to the 1 million schools. He died.
We surely we could just on
Yeah.
re-entry.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They could just shoot
Funny
me
to be watching a live feed of you and then you get assassinated like JFK but on Mars.
by just a bullet from somewhere off screen.
Huh?
Who
Heads
did that?
Do just do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it needs to be because I reckon that 9 months there.
Yeah.
I feel I would.
You're thinking about
I
it?
reckon I would somehow. I guess what's the when you the kidnapping thing?
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, I think I
okay.
would Stockholm syndrome myself.
Space.
Yeah, or to be like, no, I'm patriotic now.
Oh, I see. Like
This
you're
is-
like, I wanted this.
I wanted this. I wanted to do this for mankind.
Yeah.
I want
I'm
to do
gonna-
this for maybe I deserve this. Maybe
okay.
I am good.
gonna
no
die
other
for
human
goodness
being
boy.
could have done this.
Yeah, we're special.
I'm gonna die
Boys?
for a president that isn't even mine.
Yeah,
Boys, we're special.
yeah. I mean, we must be, dude. We're in
Dude.
space.
But I do think there would be that kind of the idea of like, okay, we need to do something profound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say something good. And I think, maybe like first step was Mars, the next one, sorry, first step was the moon, the next
Yeah.
one was Mars. And then how do we finish that?
Well, I like
If you rhyme Mars and stars, I'm taking my helmet off.
first one.
I wasn't thinking
big
about
step
that.
on Mars, next step on stars.
Well, first one was the moon, the second was on the on
Yeah.
Mars. And then the next step.
Who knows?
Who knows? Or the next step, to infinity and beyond.
Yeah. Mars is but one stepping stone on the path to the rest of the universe.
Oh, Mars is but
Bitch.
one stepping stone on the path to me becoming God.
Okay.
I'm on
I'ma
Mars.
find that motherfucker. And I'll punch him in his
He's
mouth.
out there. Damn it, runs off.
God's dead and I killed him here on Mars.
Okay.
Oh, the astronauts are going crazy.
Where that Martian pussy at, dude?
I'm looking for that mussy.
I'm looking for that Marsh pussy, dude. Okay, yeah, we can't. I don't know. The problem
down,
is,
shut
was
it
it
down.
these boys or is it Mars?
Yeah,
We did leave them in a little tiny environment for 9 months.
Yeah. We
With
did
no
not vet
entertainment.
them. No one listened to their
Did
radio
give
show.
them a pond. That was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's probably a mistake.
So yeah, I think like overall,
Yeah.
the one thing, so like all the pop culture that explores it is sadness and loneliness and isolation.
Yeah.
But I think Plumbing the Death Star gets sent to space involuntarily.
Yeah.
Total madness.
Yeah, absolutely.
And turning on each other.
Yes, dude. 100%.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We run out of oxygen while you have us trapped on the Jimmy Carr show. The Jimmy Carr show. Yeah. I think that's it. The feeds in those 100 schools, they like tune in and it's just you. We're sitting on rocks and you have two pistols drawn on us.
I'm Jimmy Carr.
I'm Jimmy Carr. Okay, he's doing
man.
a lot.
Okay, we're like glancing back at the spaceship. Can I run for it? I run, shot, back of the head.
Oh, I just shoot the spaceship. Finish the interview.
Wow. And people are like, I don't know. Again, is it Mars or was it them? We can never tell.
The jury's out.
Jury's
but
out.
A lot of people say it was probably them.
Yeah.
Mars is fine.
Mars is fine. It's just a planet.
Yeah.
I think those men had problems.
No, we don't know that Mars might just do that.
Mars
to
might just be what happens, dude.
I don't know.
Who can say?
Well, not us. And on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been Jackson.
I've also been Joel.
And what do you think, listeners? If you got sent to space, would it be good or bad?
Yeah.
Let us know. Was this episode good or bad? Let us know. Why did they keep writing songs about that?
It was a fear people had for some reason.
I get it.
But you can strip it into World War II, and then the next thing that's happening is going to space.
We're fighting Russia, right?
Yeah.
But it's the Cold War, so it's not like, we're not going to the front lines.
Actually-
the lines are in space.
Yeah,
and
so
that's where they send your boys.
America was in Vietnam before we landed on the moon.
Was
So
it?
conscription had happened again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. It was like I
Did
just dodged
happen in
conscription.
World War II?
Ooh, it happened in Vietnam.
I know it happened in Vietnam.
No, I think it happened in World War II because Vietnam was the
I know you could, because Vietnam was the one where it was the most kind of infamous in terms of conscription.
That's
Well,
the
yeah.
birth date one.
Yeah, that's the birthday one. So it was, but a gamble. But I'm pretty sure World War II was just like if you're a man of fighting age, you have to go to war. I'm pretty sure, but I might be wrong.
And you could lie about your age.
Yeah. I could say, hey, I'm 12
yeah.
years old, bitch.
Other way around.
I'm 80 years old.
No, as in other way
You're
around.
20
So
years old, bitch.
Even
I'm
though
20 years old,
12,
bitch.
You want to go to war
I
because you're
want to go to
patriotic.
war because I love my country.
Yeah. You want to die in the trenches.
I would love to die in the trenches.
Give me 2 cases of the worst trench foot anyone ever got, and then a bullet in the head.
The moment I see no man's land, I'm standing in the middle of it.
One man's land, dead.
Yes, we're gonna fight them on the beaches. We're gonna fight them on Mars. I see them. They're coming for us. Don't worry. We've got the. And I'll cut off the.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best transition.
We're gonna end the episode before we start trying to remember war facts, and we just get every single one wrong. So goodbye.
See ya.